The Tyseley Depot Enhancement project is a multidiscipline depot extension project, which includes the extension of two parts of the existing shed: the underframe cleaning shed, rows 11 and 12, which is the heavy maintenance, and includes extension of all the services within there, and the addition of some new services as well, such as the Harmel cranes behind us.
Yeah, I think when you look at what we've done in the time period, both in the factory and within these two sheds which have become our CDM area, I think to get this far with the amount of work that's taken place in a short space of time really, and with all the moving trains, it is still a live depot at the end of the day. One of the systems we set up here was with the two pits either side, constructing them. We had a sort of integral handrail system, which instead of having loose barriers which get moved all the time, get damaged, that stayed in place right up to the end when we needed to remove it for the floor preparation and wall painting. I think that's a great thing to take forward onto the next job and include that as well. And the other thing is, quite simply, the collaboration that there has been between client, contractors, our workforce and the management. I think that's been a key to the success of this job.
My role has been to be commercially responsible for the performance of the project, not just for Spencer's, but also to look after our client's budget as well. It was very important for us that the ECI phase we entered into, we stuck to the conditions of that, and that was to protect their liability, WMT's liability, whilst also making sure they get the best value for money. The contract started as an early contract involvement contract, where West Midlands Trains gave us an order to explore all the possible, all the different feasibility options available. We took them to different depots around the UK so that we could look at how they operate in those depots to see what they'd want back here at Tyseley. And in doing that, it meant that we got commercial cover for our staff and our time, but we also used that time to understand the client's needs. And from that, we could develop a robust programme and price, meaning that the second stage, the delivery of the works, the budget and the programme were maintained. So as we stand today, we've handed over on time. The variations have been limited to 2% of the overall contract sum, and it's a great result for both of us.
Yeah. So this has been a multidiscipline M&E project for us. It's very involved. We've got a lot of systems in here what were brought into the depot to enhance it. Working on the live depot, we've worked on existing infrastructure, we've put new infrastructure in, and it's very, very much that we need the buying and working closely with the client on this one. For M&E services, we don't work in areas. We go from point A to point B. Whatever it is, it goes from point A to point B. So it's quite difficult working in a normal construction environment, make sure we can phase these in correctly. But on this project, we've got a live operational depot here, and we've got to work across the trains, across the tracks, get roads free, and without impacting the depot operations. So that's been really challenging for the team. But the M&E team as a whole has been very good and worked with the client interface management to get us to this point. So I'm very proud of what we've achieved there as a team. To be fair, I think the collaboration, the communication is absolutely key on any project. And I think that we've driven to have integration meetings, regular updates with the team, and this is on top of what the on-site team do all the time. The on-site team are always talking to each other, but to make sure we all push them through, and if we've got any blockers that we need to discuss or anything we need from one another, having these integration meetings has been very key to keep that collaboration going, which has worked really well.
There's a lot of new opportunity for the staff, and we've allowed for that nurturing environment for people to really get their teeth into what they want to, for them to grow and to progress, but also for WMT to see what we can do as well. So when it comes to the amount of changes we had, it was great, but we can manage them in a way that was efficient, so we could keep costs down, but also we could still hand over the shed as planned on the same day.
Knowing that we've got a strong M&E team, top to bottom, bottom to top. We've got a really strong team that's knowledgeable, able to deliver, work with others, and them takeouts to make sure we hit milestone dates has been really good. but it has been that collaboration and driving it through and working as a project team. You know, there's a lot of people you don't see, but you know, the guys on the ground are the one who really push this. You know, to get, you know, look what we're in today. It's fantastic.